Got a little lost in the thought of you and me. If I told you I was living just a little bit in the past, just because the future scares me.
This is day 3 in the Swiss Alps. I am still in Interlaken, and today the goal is just to head up to one of the biggest, I want to say touristy lookouts. It's called Piz Gloria. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely took the wrong route to the main gondola. I should have gone, I think, to one of the towns and to the main gondola. Google Maps spiraled me through the middle of nowhere. So I'm on these, the higher I get, I'm on these small roads where I don't think 2 cars can fit on most of it. So I hope going back, no cars. So I finally hit the end of the road, and you can't go any further. There's just that truck and that dump truck down there with big tires with chains on them, which is probably one of the scariest jobs you can have. But yeah, I'm getting out of here because the road, this last road, just got even tighter. Nice woman inside of this cafe said that I was indeed on a road that I should not have been on. She said cars are not allowed, or just the locals are allowed up there. And that I did go the wrong way. I needed to go into the main town. But I got some cool shots, flew my drone up there. It was definitely well worth it. ticket counter was super nice, and he said, look, he says, I see you have a bunch of cameras. He said, it's foggy and cloudy up there, and he said, good chance you might not see anything. It's 108 Swiss francs, so which is like 125 US dollars. So he's like, go up to the second stop, which is Murin, take a look around, and there's like video cameras and TVs, and he said if it clears, then you can go up to the top and just pay the remaining difference. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Look at the top of these giant mountains. Yeah, that's super awesome.
So I don't think I've seen snow in a few years. So what's crazy is that up here, like, people actually live up here. I think there's a few like you can rent these as Airbnbs or townhouses, and then it seems like some of, like, I guess Swiss locals bring their kids up to like play in the snow. As you can see, the dogs down there playing, but like kids are sledding up here and just sliding down, which looks fun as a kid. So I started walking up even further with my backpack, 3 cameras, and you don't know how out of shape you are until you're in altitude walking uphill. Holy crap, my chest was burning, no joke. Just met this interesting older man, and he was hiking through the Swiss Alps for like a month, and he was sleeping. He said he sleeps in these little like wood cabins that are like everywhere, that most of them aren't open. He said there's a few that are open, but he sleeps under the covering of them in a sleeping bag. And he says he walks 20 kilometers a day and does this, which is pretty impressive. I said I just walk like 1,500 meters and I'm already out of breath, which is super cool. So then he said to walk back down through Murin the other way. I went up the hill, and he said a lot of people think it's one of the most beautiful walks going the other side. So I'm gonna walk about an hour, 45 minutes down the other way, get some exercise in, and probably I'll end my day with a good, 2-hour hike, and then head back into town. It's pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. I thought I was going to be disappointed only going up 2 levels and not getting to go to the full overlook, but I have to say this was pretty awesome. I met just a few Canadians a bit back, had some chats, got to meet these other Americans who were there with their 2 like babies under 1 on their backpacks. And one of the things I've realized is like just walking around seeing like all the people in their 70s, 60s, 70s hiking with their partners and just out living. That's definitely the life, I think, like as I get older, that's how I want to live. I mean, this is like a dream. And unless you have health ailments, none of this should stop you. And this is definitely like, it's always been sort of my mentality. But more and more when I come to places like this and I see people just like with their crazy hiking gear and like just going for it, it's definitely what I want to continue every year. But yeah, I'm gonna keep walking. Every like 20 minutes I see maybe one older couple. That's about it. All alone out here, which feels amazing. Although I'm a little out of shape. This backpack, which is probably only like 40 pounds, feels heavy. So that's the end of the day. I'm about to get on the gondola down. The place is packed. And head to my car and then drive back to Interlaken. I just got off the lift and today was amazing. Today was my favorite day of the bunch. One, just because I got to hike for a few hours, got to sweat, was carrying around a big pack, just felt good to do something just out in nature, more than just shooting photos and video for this channel, but just to get my body going, my blood pumping. Being up in the altitude definitely like shows you like how in or out of shape you are. In my case, I felt out of shape, but nevertheless, it wasn't as cold as I thought, and I took tons of great photos and come to Switzerland. I've been a lot of places around the world, and this is up there with probably my top 3 places I've ever been, just for the sheer beauty. Thanks for watching. I look forward to showing you more from Ireland coming up, and Spain, and Portugal. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed it.